August 3rd, we are gonna watch the first SummerSlam of the Paul Levesque era, and judging by how things are going in WWE right now, expect this SummerSlam to bring us unforgettable moments. We have storylines that are absolutely cookie right now. I'm talking about Liv and Dom, LA Knight and Logan Paul, CM Punk and Drew, Chad Gable and the Alpha Academy, not to mention Wyatt 6. With this fire storyline present, it's almost impossible to have an average SummerSlam, let alone a bad one. With that said, let us discuss my fantasy of this SummerSlam card. Okay, let us start with the King of the Ring winner, Gunther. In a surprising twist, Triple H announced that whoever wins the King of the Ring will earn a world title shot at SummerSlam. I think we all are excited to see the well-deserved push of Gunther, but I feel like that limits the possibilities of Damian Priest's future title run. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see the match, but I don't feel like they have that much story to tell with Gunther and Damian Priest. I was hoping to see a match between him and Finn Balor. They started to tease a match early on Backlash, and we saw many times on Monday Night Raw the destruction of the Judgment Day. I thought maybe that story would have gone a lot deeper. The reason I'm saying this is because I'm a huge sucker for great promos before matchups. But who knows, there may be a great story to tell with this one. Okay, now for the match that is mostly driven by hate, Drew and Punk. Drew's Scottish pride clashes with Punk's straight edge rebellion. If done right, this match could be the standout match at SummerSlam. Every time we see these two, their hate for each other grows exponentially. In case you forgot, they started to tear each other on the mic since before WrestleMania. Since then, it has grown to become more and more personal. They had memorable lines like, "I prayed for this and it happened." "Drew, I have never used someone else's name to sell t-shirts before." The anticipation for their clash continues, promising even greater moments. Next up, Rhea and Liv. Just like Punk and Drew, this is also personal. This story took the WWE out from the borders of PG. We saw Liv Morgan's mentor has targeted everything Rhea Ripley holds dear, including her dear Dominic Mysterio. Every week on Monday, we saw Liv's flirtatious attempt to seduce Dom. Although Dom tries to deny it, we saw many times in his face undeniable joy. When Rhea returns, Dominic has a lot of explaining to do. Next up, we got the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. I think the WWE is planning to have him feud with The Rock. I have two reasons for saying this. The first one is obviously the segment they had at Raw after Mania. And the other clue that you guys might have missed at the aftermath of his title defense at Clash of the Castle, when the Bloodline 2.0 attacked Cody Rhodes, which I believe hints at something bigger. I think WWE is giving The Rock a reason to come back. WrestleMania left a lot to be desired between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. I mean, who could forget the Mama Rhodes promo? The Rock slapping Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 press conference, and Cody Rhodes slapping him back at SmackDown. What about the first beatdown that we saw involving blood in a very long time? I think this deserves an epic sequel. I'm guessing that WrestleMania 41 is reserved for The Rock vs Roman Reigns. This leaves SummerSlam to be the best place to have this feud take place. But The Rock is not the only dominant Samoan we have. We also have Roman Reigns. Last time we saw Roman Reigns, he lost his historic title reign to Cody Rhodes. If you saw the match deeply, you would know he wouldn't have lost the match if it wasn't for a certain superstar with a familiar uniform. I know that's not where WWE is headed right now, but what if Roman Reigns meant it when he said, "If I lose at WrestleMania, I'm not coming back to the WWE"? But nevertheless returns and claims the only reason he came back is out of spite for Seth Rollins. In the era of long-term storytelling, this story stretches out further than any of them. Now, last but not least, LA Knight and Logan Paul. These two charismatic superstars have the potential to steal the show. I truly believe they can tear the house down. Their clash brings together showmanship, promising a spectacle that could elevate SummerSlam to even greater heights. Okay, that was it for me. Subscribe to get more WWE content.